We take a close look at the alien barnacles, purchase a ton of meta-alloys, and then boogie across the stars back to the bubble to see Felicity Farseer and get access to the increased frame shift drive range upgrade. Hello everybody and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. As you can see, we are staring at the barnacles. These are the alien structures that have been found on planets throughout different systems. I am currently on Merope 5C in the Merope system. Flew out here in one of the last live streams, and we kind of took us a while to find it, but we found it. And so I thought I'd start this one off here because our mission today is to get some alien alloys and start making some progress with Felicity Farseer. But let's just take a really close look at these things and how awesome they all look. Now you'll notice that they're all busted up, right? I'm not sure if this was a bug still, or if this was meant to be like this now, because commanders have come out here quite a bit and shot these alloys up so that they could get themselves some of these meta alloys. So what you would do is you'd actually target these little barnacle pieces that you can see are kind of broken. They're all cut off. Those used to be a lot higher, and you'd break them. You'd shoot them, you'd break them, and the meta alloys would drop out, and you'd scoop them up. And then there's this big guy in the middle here who seems to be emitting something from the center, if you can see there. And you can hear the noise. Just take a minute and listen to the sound. Definitely freaky. But yeah, so let's just jump back into the ship, or into my SRV. And yeah, so you can see that none of these things are targetable now because they're all broken. That's so cool looking. But like, see, I can't actually target this, right? Organic structure. I'm not going to shoot it because I don't see the point in it. We're going to go see if we can get some meta alloys. There's a base around here that supposedly sells some meta alloys. So we're going to go get one unit from there. But they're very cool looking, these barnacles.
Ship recalled.
Okay, so we have left that little moon, and now we're going to head on over to the Maya system. And we're going to go over here to Maya A2A. On this little planet is Darnell's Progress, which is right beside Obsidian Orbital. We're going to go pick up some meta alloys.
Engage.
Ooh, that was a little scary. We don't even have any... We have no inventory on us and nothing on us. I don't know what he wanted. Alright, so here we are in Darnell's Progress. Alright, so we'll go into the commodities market, and here we are. So, there are some meta alloys for sale at Darnell's Progress. Now, if I remember correctly, Felicity Farseer only needs one. So I'm only going to grab one, because that's all I need, and I don't know what else I would do with it at the moment. There we go, we got our meta alloy in our hold, and we need to get it to Felicity Farseer. So we have quite the route to make. As you can see. Now this is the economical route, which is how I actually got out here, because I wanted to get a lot of scan data along the way. And if I go to the fastest route, you can see that it dramatically decreases the amount of time that it takes to get back, right? I am trying actually to collect a bunch of exploration data that we can sell to her as well once we get there to upgrade our position, right? So I'm going to take this long route all the way back to her as well, and see how much we exploration data we can get along the way. And I'll show you guys any cool, interesting things that we find along the way. Route plotted to Farseer Inc.
Under attack. Engage.
Ooh, let's get out of inhabited space. This is actually pretty terrifying. I got nothing to help me out here.
Ready to engage.
Engage heat sink.
Deploying heat sink.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, so we've made a few jumps. I don't see anybody around on the radar, so I'm gonna see how this auto field maintenance unit works.
Thrusters offline.
Whoa! Okay, so that's something to know. Don't do that while you're in Super Cruise. I guess I should have known that. Repair.
Thrusters offline. Module repaired. Shields offline.
Okay, so it looks like I've repaired everything I can. It doesn't look like I can repair this power plant, which I guess makes sense. Everything would go offline. And of course you can't repair the maintenance unit because I need 2 of those to do that. But I've repaired everything else. So so now I am back up to... Oh, I'm at 77% hull. Wonderful. So let's get back on our way.
Engage.
Okay, so I think we're getting back into the bubble here.
4,
Seeing ships
3,
and outposts
2,
once again.
1.
So the
Engage.
next system looks safe. We're gonna switch over from economical to efficient.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, it's looking pretty empty at the moment.
Fuel
I
scoop
don't see anybody
disengaged.
chasing us. Yeah, seeing there's more systems here. So what we're going to do now is flip over to fastest, and we're going to get there a lot quicker now. Hopefully means less chance of interdictions. So let's be on our way. Starting to get worried about those. We're at 77% hull. We've already had one run-in with a nasty guy, and got a little bit too close to his sun.
4,
And then
3,
tried to repair my
2,
thrusters while in Super
1.
Cruise. So
Engage.
it's been an interesting trip back so far. And we have 4 jumps to get there. So hopefully we can make this before anything else nasty happens. Next jump and we're there. Well, then we have to make it from the star to the planet before we get interdicted.
Orbital flight engaged.
Well, so far so good. Now we just have to dock before something nasty happens. And we're here at the light side of the day. Well, that's a first. Actually arrive somewhere when it's nice out. Nice and sunny. Wow, look at the tower on this. All right, we made it without dying. I was actually a little worried along the way there, so let's definitely repair ourselves. And we need to restock our maintenance field unit. And now we're back up to full health. Ooh, I can let my heart stop beating quite so hard now. But so the first thing we need to do is get this nasty cargo out of our hold. Let's donate one of these. All right, we have unlocked Miss Felicity Farseer. Now this is a no one, I think they did this on purpose actually, is now that we've unlocked her, we need to relog. And now that we have relogged, we should be able to see stellar cartographies. Or universal, I should say. So at the moment, we haven't unlocked anything with Miss Farseer, right? We haven't done anything yet. So let's see how much we can unlock her by just turning in the data that we've collected on our way. So basically all this data is I've collected from when we left the bubble, heading out to the Pleiades, and then when I came back. Now all the way out I did economical route, and all the way back I did about halfway back I did economical route, or maybe 3/4 of the way back I did economical route, and then I switched to fastest route because I was getting a little worried. So let's see here. So we've got 611.
Incoming message.
Oh, look. Promotion to Trailblazer. Isn't that nice? Alright, now the 300.
Incoming message.
So we've got about so I think we sold about 1 million credits. And we got another message. Oh, we learned something about a new engineer. We now have access to Eerie Ishmak. But now if we go check out our engineer, we gave about 1 million credits. And we have access to grade 3. Look at that. So just the one trip out to the Pleiades to get that one meta alloy that you have to get to unlock her in the first place. If you do an economical route, pretty much almost all the way there and back. Just a little bit on the way back I didn't, to get about 1 million credits worth of exploration data. And I did actually, along the way, I did stop and look at some planets and scan a few things. I found some water worlds and some other interesting worlds along the way as we were flying along. And yeah, so between all of that, I got about 1 million credits worth. So just going there and scanning It's just doing the honk the whole way there might not be enough to get as much as I did. But even then, like, I'm still 41% over, right? So, yay! So let's take a look. So we can upgrade to grade 3 engines. We can upgrade our power plant as well, which I'm not sure we need. And we can upgrade our FSD drive. So let's just see if we have what we need to actually do some of this. We're here for the increased range. So it looks like we can do a 1 level. We have enough stuff to do a 1 level. We have an arsenic, we have chemical processors, and we have atypical disrupted wake echoes. Now, we want to do a 3, and of course maybe an actual 4 or 5 eventually here, but to do a 3, so I'm assuming the commodity we could probably just pick up at a store, but selenium and yttrium, we don't have any of that, and we need it. What do they have for power plants? All right, so she's only got level 1 power plant. Low emissions power plant actually might not be bad for us, right? We've never actually done an engineer upgrade, so let's try it. Let's do a low emissions power plant. So this will help us with our heat efficiency, hopefully, and maybe we'll luck out with the secondary effects and not have any, issues with mass. So we're gonna go into this one, and we're gonna do our first upgrade. All right, so it's gonna cost us some iron, which is actually not that hard to find, and heat dispersion plate. I'm not exactly sure how hard that one was to find, but we'll do 1 round of this and see. Well, before we do this, let's see how we are at 41%. We're going to do a grade 1 power plant upgrade. All right, let's do it. Our first upgrade. Okay, heat's good. Mass is up 4%. Let's see, secondary effects, none. Power capacity was down by 2%. Mass goes up by 4%. But our heat efficiency went down by 7%. All right, well, let's apply it. Why not? And I mean, we can always remove the upgrade later, right? So let's apply it.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Shields online.
42%. So that so at level 3, doing a level 1 power plant upgrade gave us 1%. So they're not really worth doing. That's good to know, unless you actually want the thing, right? So our jump range has probably gone down a little bit. I didn't really look at that before, but our mass went up slightly, so our jump range has gone down a bit. We've done our very first upgrade. Pretty psyched that we got to level 3 right away. So what I want to do now is in here, we definitely want this increased FST range. So we're going to pin this blueprint, right? Because we're going to need to find this ceruleum and this iridium. And then we can go buy some modular terminals. So I'm hoping that those 2 things aren't too hard to find. But we can go probably in the next live stream. I'll go to some planets and see if we can get these things that we need to upgrade our FSD drive. And just so you guys know, if you didn't know this, Felicity Farseer is also the place where you can go to buy these enhanced performance thrusters. Now they're for small ships only, so my ship is too big for these. But if you have a Eagle, a Viper, or any of the small ships, you can put these wonderful little enhanced performance thrusters on them, and they definitely do a world of wonder for them. And you just buy them here, you don't have to do any upgrades. So we got our first small taste of exploration with that short trip out to the Pleiades. I loved seeing the Barnacles for the first time and was awestruck by the sights that we happened by on our trip. So far, I'm quite enjoying exploration, which is a good thing since our next trip will be halfway across the galaxy. Speaking of a trip halfway across the galaxy, last Sunday on the 24th of July, the August exodus to Jacques Station got underway. It started a week early because of the community goal that was announced last Thursday as well to bring the station commodities to help prepare it. I was extremely tempted to cut short my preparations and to leave the bubble and join the expedition. The only reason I haven't is because on top of my already full schedule, I'm going to be on vacation, camping in the Canadian wilderness from the 1st to the 5th of August, and the expedition is expected to arrive at Jacques Station on the 7th. So sadly, there's just no possible way for me to keep up with the expedition and arrive with them at Jacques Station. That said, there's a second convoy in the Exodus that departs on the 15th of August. So, my plan at the moment is to complete my preparations to leave the bubble between now and then. I hope to be able to do some small engineer upgrades to my beautiful Asp Explorer, such as an enhanced FSD range, and maybe some mass-reducing enhancements to let me use more powerful ship components while maintaining a decent jump range. This does mean, however, that I won't be able to contribute to the current community goal at Jacques Station, but I am quite sure that there will be more opportunities to help out in the future. Our goal for this season hasn't changed. We're still going to Sagittarius A. We'll just be making a quick stop by Jacques first along the way for a quick drink. Then we'll turn our gaze towards the supermassive black hole that is the center of our galaxy. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like. You'll be letting me know that you're excited for more Elite Dangerous action and helping to expose the video to more amazing people like you. If you're new to my channel, you might be interested in subscribing, as you'll be notified when I release new videos as well as when I go live. At the moment, I'm releasing new episodes of Elite Dangerous on Wednesday, as well as an Elite focused live stream on Thursday. There's also Space Engineers on Thursday, Pulsar the Lost Colony on Saturday, and some other fun shows and streams sprinkled throughout the week. There's a link to my full schedule in the description. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute great one, and I'll see you next time.